What's up, man? Let me take you for a little spin, man. Show you what it feel like.
I gotta go make these drop-offs.
Man, you think you're the only one out here working, B? Gotta make drop-offs too, B. Come on, man, get in, man. I ain't taking no for an answer, man.
Get in. I'm not taking no for an answer. Welcome to the No Cap Podcast. I'm your host, SaloHommie Moe. Thank you for listening. Before we get into today's episode, I need you all to do me a small favor. Subscribe and download wherever you may be listening to the podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, just press the bell icon so that you're notified whenever a new podcast drop. Now, with that being said, we're going to get right into it. On today's episode, it's not a touchy topic, but you know, if you just wherever you listen to my podcast, if you just scroll down the list of topics, it's going to be some topics that's going to jump out to you. No matter what you from, what you rep, what you do, what you claim, it's something for everybody. And if you disagree, this is No Cap Podcast. Reach out to me. My contact information is in the description. And we can get you on for the part 2. We can set it up and we can do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in previous episodes, nothing that I say is one way. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling the motherfucker nothing. You know what I'm saying? This is No Cap Podcast. If I'm wrong, come show me where I'm wrong. Come show me where I'm capping at. But enough of that bat. So getting right into it for today's episode of the No Cap Podcast, I got should partners swap passwords. Now, a lot of the topics, I'll let you all know that a lot of them are based on what's going on in the social media aspect of the world and shit like that. Not even just necessarily social media, but to me, all of it's really social media because, you know what I'm saying, the news is old people's social media, if you want to put it technically, you know what I'm saying? So, do you think partners should swap passwords? Now, I mean like phone password, Facebook password, Instagram password, Twitter password. You know what I'm saying? Cause then a lot of times all of them passwords are the same thing. So today on the No Cap Podcast, we're going to go in no cap style on should partners swap passwords. And just off the bat, I'm going to say no for me. For me, it's a strict hell no or strict fuck no. Like, social media, you know what I'm saying? And I grew up in the social media era, you know what I'm saying? And it has its advantages nonetheless, but it's taken over a whole generation, you know what I'm saying? And not to mean like my whole generation is brainwashed by social media, but just to say that a lot of the things, a lot of the standards that people hold themselves in their relationship goals and all this shit, walk the bop, stems from social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like this is like a new era thing. You know? And then it's not just a feeling, it is. You know what I'm saying? Cause like, our parents and our grandparents, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have passwords to exchange, you know what I'm saying? So that shit has no bearing in nullifying nobody's love, you know what I'm saying, nobody's trust, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker giving you the password to their shit, you know what I'm saying, shouldn't be like, I'm giving you my password because I trust you. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't even be on that scale. So, like I said, like our parents and our grandparents didn't have things like this. And that's when the black family was at its strongest, you know what I'm saying? With the 2-parent households and shit like that. So it's definitely a new era thing. It's a thing that, like I said, social media tends to have our generation, not brainwashed, but, you know what I'm saying, attached to these standards that was created on social media. You know what I'm saying? I feel like nothing good comes from swapping that information in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, everybody is human. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to say a motherfucker just gonna get complete access. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say for today's podcast that the motherfucker who doing the couple that's doing this, they one password to their phone is the password to everything. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's like now a motherfucker that you're getting to know, you know what I'm saying, got complete access to you in a way that they might not be able to comprehend without fully knowing you. You know what I'm saying? So, and to say, like, when I say people are human, to say motherfuckers just gonna get your password and be like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying, it's just for a case of emergency, it's just to prove your trust, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna go through your phone, I just want to know if a motherfucker was gonna give it to me type shit like that, whack shit like that. If a motherfucker tell you that they ain't want your password, like if they say, I ain't want your password to go through your phone, I just want to see if you was gonna give it to me. They want to go through your phone on Shorty. 100%. So never believe that. That's the number one top lie on Shorty. So with that being said, with swapping information, what's the benefit? Because you are gonna go looking for stuff. It's natural. You're gonna go looking for stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you're putting yourself, is like what they say if you go looking for something, you're gonna find it on Shorty. You know what I'm saying? Nobody is perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? So you already, it's like if things are going good, then take that, bro. For real. If it get to the point, and this is male and female, this is both male and female. If it get to the point where you feel like you gotta go through a motherfucking phone, if it feel like to the point where you gotta have the password to the social media and be able to unlock the phone, if that's what y'all relationship consists of, y'all shouldn't be in a relationship. That's too much extra fucking work on Shorty. Like I said, like when the relationships was strong and beautiful and back in like our parents and our grandparents and shit, they didn't have this type of shit to solidify what the fuck they had going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like an extra layer of bullshit, and then it's like, even if you're not intentionally looking for things, you know what I'm saying, humans are creatures of habit. You know what I'm saying? He might sleep with his phone with the ringer on. He might sleep with his phone. The first 6 months I was talking, he slept with the ringer on his phone. Now y'all swap passwords, and one night he sleep with the ringer off. Now you, damn. Why the fuck you sleeping with the ringer off? But in his mind, he just forgot to turn his ringer back on Shorty. Now you on the phone looking for some shit, find some shit, boom. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't even called for. So like I said, what is the benefit? If it's not bringing any real benefits, especially to some motherfuckers that's really trying to get to know each other, you never want to swap passwords with a motherfucker that you just trying to get to know. You definitely gonna find some shit that's gonna turn you off on Shorty. So like I was just saying, like, what's the benefit? So why even put your relationship in that situation? A motherfucker gonna do what they want to do regardless. Sorry to let you know. I don't care how many passwords you got a fingerprint to that motherfucker. If a motherfucker want to do something, they gonna do it. So why, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just like the example I just gave, like, why even put yourself through any of that extra bullshit? You know what I'm saying? People are individuals. No matter how much you love a motherfucker, they're an individual. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna agree with everything a motherfucker do. And going through a motherfucker phone, you're gonna find some shit that you don't wanna find. Period. And I don't just go for cheating or you know what I'm saying? I don't just go for cheating. You could find that a motherfucker into some weird porn. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit. So like I said, it's a new generation, new everything, you know what I'm saying? And this is No Cap Podcast. I'm not gonna flash. I've been through my stages, you know what I'm saying, as a young man, you know what I'm saying, where I went through my girl's phone and it never ended well. Oh, sure. It never ended well. I probably went through a phone 5 times, and 5 times it was all bad. Oh, so that's a 100% bad rate on shorty. So why even put yourself through that? You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker gonna want to talk to somebody else, they gonna talk to somebody else with you having their password or not. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, like I said, no cap, I've done it before. As a young man, I've went through a woman's phone, but as now, I never. Cause like I said, a motherfucker gonna do it. It feel better knowing that you just got that faith in a motherfucker. And like I said, like a fucker phone, that's new era shit. That shouldn't have no, how a motherfucker phone should have no bearings on how you feel about them. And like I said, me personally, I feel like a man shouldn't go through a woman's phone. Just like a man shouldn't go through a woman's purse. You know what I'm saying? That's her personal shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and motherfucker be like, if you don't pay the bill for the phone, even if you pay the bill, you shouldn't be going through the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, I bought her drawers, I'ma wear them. You know what I'm saying? That shit lame as hell on shorty. If you worried that much about a motherfucker, what a motherfucker got going on their phone, trust me, big dog, don't even put yourself through the stress. Cause if you think it's something that it is something enough, and if that's something that you can deal with, something you can't deal with, just don't deal with it. But trying to go through a motherfucker phone, Joe, and especially now trying to go through a motherfucker phone, that shit could be dangerous on shorty. Motherfucker lose their life on male and female side. On shorty, motherfucker get, motherfucker get crackhead strength when you take that phone on shorty. So just for safety reasons too, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a motherfucker ain't gotta be necessarily cheating. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker can be into some weird shit that you ain't know about on shorty. So it's like, it will be and for everybody's best interest, in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, to keep at your password. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, a motherfucker gonna do what they wanna do. Swapping passwords is not gonna stop none of that. And come on now, motherfucker, use your common sense. People not stupid, man. If you feel like a motherfucker talking to somebody, they talking to somebody on shorty. So it's like either step your shit up, tighten up, or move around on shorty. But any other option than that, you probably tweaking on shorty. So in my no cap opinion, I think swapping passwords is basically like, if you swap passwords, you like basically, especially if y'all do it together. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what they say. Like some people do it. It's not always on bad terms. Like a dude got caught cheating and a woman got caught cheating and he like, nah, I gotta get your password. Or she like, I gotta keep your password now. It could be motherfuckers just on some lovey-dovey. Oh, baby. Oh, I love you so much. And they swap passwords and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it don't necessarily gotta be, you know what I'm saying, on bad terms that is swapped. I just think that when you do that, you basically saying, I don't trust you. Basically. So it's like, if that's how you starting, how the fuck you think you gonna end? But like I said, I'm not just telling the motherfucker how it is, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm capping, if I'm wrong, definitely reach out to me. All my contact information is in the description of this podcast. This was just something I wanted to rip out real quick. I actually had this shit written out for a minute now. I had a guest scheduled to be on this show with me, but due to scheduling, that shit ain't work out. So that we'll probably get that done on the part 2. So, if you would like to be on the part 2, if you would like to put your input in on the subject, on the topic, definitely reach out to me through the email, through Facebook, and we can get you on the part 2. And you can tell me why you think partners should have each other passwords or not. And, we'll chop it up then. Until then, thank you for listening. This has been a No Cap Podcast. I am your host, SaloHommie Moe. In a minute, gang.